Hey, how's it going, guys? Right here, Talk.p, and I'm bringing you a PC build. This is a $380 PC build, but technically new, all the, what's it called, sponsored. They're not, yeah, they're sponsored by, like, Acer and all of that. So they give you, like, 25%, so if you can get some of these stuff for, like, 25% or save, like, 10%, you can get, like, some good deals here for, like, $350. And I'm talking about like a whole PC. I'm talking about monitor setup, a desktop, and like the little case, the tower computer case, and what's it called? Memory, mouse, hard drive, CPU, all you need for your first PC build. There we go. So yes, let's get started. So the first, we're gonna start off by the CPU. Now the CPU is an AMD Serpron 3850, and it's a quad-core CPU, 1.3 gigahertz. Now this will be able to play like most games and like at pretty high specs. However, for video rendering and like video editing, it's not gonna be that good. But like, come on, this is a gaming PC and this is going to be your first build, so you can upgrade this for another AMD processor CPU. Now we're going to move on to the motherboard. Now for the motherboard, we got an ASRock AM1H1TX. Now this motherboard contains 2 GB slots, 1 CPU, HDMI slots. However, we're not going to use that. We're going to have a graphics card. It has 2 3.0 USBs, 2 USBs, the normal type, and all those buttons at the back. Those audio plugs. I'm pretty sure nobody uses them nowadays. Okay, now let's move to memory. Now for memory, got an Avexir Core Series 8 GB 240 pin. Now 800 gigabytes for this price, 39 price. Now we only got one, but remember the motherboard, you're able to get two, so like in a while, maybe you save up some money. You may be able to like upgrade it to like a 4 gigabyte, or maybe you have one piece of RAM lying around. You can plug it into this PC, and you have way more RAM to make your PC faster and make those games better. Now for the what's it called? Graphics card, we have an EVA GeForce GT10 710 DirectX 1202 gigabytes. It's the names in there. It's gonna be in the link in the description. So technically, this is just 2 gigabytes 64 drift graphics card. Now you're gonna be able to play most games at 1080p. Low specs with some good frames. However, I don't know how CS:GO render. Pretty sure we can play CS:GO at 1080p matched out with some decent frames, which is pretty good. It has an HDMI port, however, our monitor doesn't have an HDMI port, so you're not going to be using it. You're going to use that other blue one that I don't know the name of because I'm not that old. So let's move on to Western Digital AVGH 500 gigabytes. Now this is a Western Digital hard drive, as you can see, brand new. You can get some refurbished ones, and this is what I'm talking about when you can save up some money. If you get some refurbished Western Digital, because Western Digital is a good brand, you get them refurbished and new for some cheap price. I'm talking about like $29 for 500 gigabytes, and like you can get a 1 terabyte for like the same price or a little bit higher. However, it's going to be refurbished, and what refurbished is for you new time builders is technically when you have a hard drive and you give them back, so then they like delete all the memory, but still it works as a new hard drive, and something you even get to have like a membership, no, not a membership, like a insurance if it stopped working or something happens. Now let's move on to the case. Now we're gonna have an open box Black Seal ATMX mid-tower computer case. Now this will be able to fit most of your things. The ones that we're gonna build, and maybe upgrade like and add some stuff that may not fit. Now our motherboard will fit, our power drive will fit, everything that's in this video will fit. It's a pretty nice case and it's new, $25. You can buy some used ones or fresh ones, and also some discount ones and new egg at some pretty cheap prices. So this case, also if you have one lying around, or ask your family members if they have one around, because really the case doesn't really matter. It's just fans pulling the air, and it's just to make it look pretty. And now this is a pretty case. It has some LED lights and it has two fans, I believe. You have one more USB 3.0 port at the top for like more accessibility, and it has two normal USB or 2.0 ports up top, and an audio jack and a microphone jack, I believe. Power button, reset button, all of that. Now let's move on to the monitor. Now this is a cheap monitor. We're trying to keep it cheap. It's your first build. You can upgrade this. Now this was at $86. However, it was 52% off. So what you're gonna need to do for the monitor is gonna go to Newegg, search monitor. Once you put monitor on, go to gaming monitors. Sort of by shop by brand. Acer, let's press it, and then you choose the major monitors or some monitors you want to check. You go to feature at lowest price, and the one that's there, look to the one that talks to you the more. So technically what you're gonna have to relook for, it's how big it is. So like 20.3.6 or like 24, because usually you can get some like in 50% off, 30% off, 20% off, and they're pretty cheap when you get them in discount form, because usually they're like $211 or like going to like $240, $300. So you want to get these on a discount price. Now moving on, we're gonna get the cheapest keyboard I was able to find. Now this is you have to admit it, it's a pretty bad keyboard, but it does the job, and this is what you want. It's a super ugly keyboard. I recommend you going for something else, but this is a cheap build, and I'm bringing you the cheapest things I was able to find for your first build. Now, this is if you don't even have a keyboard, so it does the job. That's what matters. Onto the mouse. Now we also have a very cheap mouse. Now, this is obviously better than the keyboard. Now, this is a RAJFOO mouse. I'm pretty sure you don't know. Now the one I'm showing now, it's blue, but you can get them in gold and silver, which are pretty nice colors. There's also green. No, there's no green one. It's only blue. Now these have one reprogrammable button, and they have a little scroll wheel. They're pretty nice. They're wireless, and they're mini high speed wireless optical gaming mouse. It's in the name. You have to trust the name. Go with this mouse, go with this keyboard, find some discount prices. You may get this to like $200 with discount prices. Now, how much does an Xbox One cost right now? I'm talking about the new one, Xbox One S. It costs like around $299. You can easily get a monitor and all of that for these price. And I'm telling you, like, even if you don't buy a monitor, because like Xbox doesn't count a monitor. So if this time, like, if you get a TV or like your room's downstairs, like an HDMI port, like our graphics card, so say we would have an HDMI connected there, you don't have to waste like $80 on the monitor. Like, boom, you save money. Like, it's already like it's already console price. So yes. Now this is all new. Click on the description down below to all the names. I don't have affiliate links. However, if you want to help me in this channel, check G2A.com. Now G2A.com gets you the cheapest prices on every game, Steam keys, anything you want. Xbox Live Gold, trust me, gets you the cheapest prices and discount prices. Link down below. You can get what's called CSGO crates. This is where I buy them. Euro Truck Simulator, City Skylines, every game they have it, and you get them by Steam, CD keys. So it's a pretty good. Check it out. Subscribe if you haven't. Like the video. The usual. I'm not gonna be a peasant. Don't like the video. You know what? Yeah, don't like the video. Boom. I see you guys later.